I started my journey with kinesiology about 6 years ago, and more precisely with brain gym. And the relationship I have found with kinesiology, brain gym, mindset with Islam is just fascinating. Absolutely mind blowing when I think about it. I mean, all these tools existed way back then, and science is only coming to learn about all this just recently. Hi, I'm Pradanish, your autism family coach. So I've been studying kinesiology, more specifically brain gym, for the past about 6 years, and I've had the opportunity to apply it on kids, my children more particularly, and I've seen results. I have seen children with some profound disabilities show improvement. Um, is it a kind of therapy? No, not really. A lot of people call it a form of untherapy. But nevertheless, it's the idea about how touch, how movement can access different areas of your brain, and how it can have an impact on your heart to improve learning outcomes. Now, what better month than the month of Ramadan to draw the comparisons, the similarities that uh, the learnings that I got from brain gym, from kinesiology, and what our prayers look like, what components in Islam talk about. There is so much similarity, and I'm going to talk about one of them. I'm going to start probably posting more about this. There's so many, but I'm going to start with one. The main one being is our ability to show gratitude. So I'll start with the first one, the first similarity, where we talk about touching our bellies. Okay, I'm going to stand up a little bit to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Touch our belly, and we can place our hands here or place both our hands on our belly and deep breathly. And I want you to try an interesting exercise at home with your kids or with your partner. Just stand straight and have your partner slightly push you and see how easily do you sway. Then try the same thing with your hands placed on your belly and ask your partner or your kids to slightly push you. And both the times try to resist. See which one is easier. And I'll tell you which one it is. It's the one where you place your hands on your belly. Now, why is that? That's because you draw your attention, your awareness to your belly, which is also your core. So, this is a very good grounding exercise when you place your hands on your belly. And why is that important? That's mainly for emotional stability. We need that when we're learning, when we're acquiring any new skills or knowledge in life, we need a certain level of emotional stability. And that's why our kids experience behavioral challenges when they're learning and acquiring new information. They struggle to take that in. So when you place your hands over here, you draw attention to your core, and it's a good grounding experience when you pair it with breathing. Now, guess how many times we as Muslims do this movement of placing our hands roughly around our belly? When we pray 5 times a day. SubhanAllah, can you imagine what a beautiful grounding experience that is? 5 times a day, and just focus on the words that are coming out of your mouth and nothing else. So that's similarity number one. Now, another one, this is my favorite. When I was learning about improving focus skills, I remember, and I hope I find this right now, because you can never find something when you're looking for it, is to focus on one point, whatever that one point is. You identify what that one point is, and you look at it real hard. You stare at it real hard. So it can be the letter X, and the center part of the X, you can just focus on that. You start off with a couple of seconds. You're supposed to blank your mind out and completely just focus on that one focal point. This is to improve your focus. And this is not just for kids. Mommies, daddies out there, do try it at home for yourselves. It is amazing. I do it every morning and it's just fantastic. Either that or just on YouTube, find an image or a video of flames and just stare at those flames. It's very therapeutic, I promise you that. So stare at that for as long as you can. You want to eventually and gradually increase your tolerance or your stamina. That's the right word. The stamina to watch it, to look at it. Now, guess when we use it during our prayers? All the time, right? We are encouraged, in fact, to find one focal point on our musalla, on our prayer mat, and just look at that and not wander your eyes anywhere to improve focus, right? So these are two, and I'm going to come back with two more. And let's see how many we can manage to cramp in the month of Ramadan. But I do want you to, when you start praying, inshallah, when you go to pray, think about the things that I just said. Think about the grounding experience. Think about improving your focus. Use your prayers to improve, to evolve, to be a better version of yourself, because that's what the intention of the prayer is to begin with. That's why Allah has made it mandatory for us to improve our stamina, to meditate, and for our mental well-being. So let's look at prayer with that context, because science is just starting to pick this information up now and make sense of it. And it's been with us as a gift for ever. So make dua for me, and I hope you enjoyed that. Do subscribe and let me know what you thought about that. Take care. Bye now.